Hi collective, welcome back to my channel. We are about relationships with ourselves first, okay? So we can have a healthy relationship outside of ourselves, all right? But it comes with managing our emotions so we can identify our intuition for spiritual health, spiritual wealth. Because right now somebody needs to manage their emotions, all right? Because maybe they're heartbroken over a friendship group, maybe, or a contract. But we're looking at sorrows of tomorrows. Because someone's crying because of confusions and illusions, all right? It seems to be a rainy time in someone's heart, okay? The heart is the seat of the soul, so do not block the heart, all right? Because some of you are looking at your relationships when it comes to a contract, okay? Don't not co-create with the universe, all right? Don't block the heart off. Just learn the universal language and create balance back into your life, okay? You could be a Libra person, all right, my lovelies? Libra, you're looking at uniting with the heart, maybe. Be balanced, all right? Maybe you're trying to create balance because somebody was lying, all right? Maybe we're dealing with Aquarius or Libra person, or you could be Aquarius Libra person. Someone seems to be lying, all right? Maybe someone's lying because into me I know, because someone's lying about someone's visionary. Someone's very inventive and someone's lying about someone's inventions. So now we're looking at humanitarian. We're looking at the thoughts of someone's idealistic creative perspective. All right, someone's lying, stealing, cheating, trying to get away with it. Because now we have the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords all about thief and dishonesty. Or you could be looking at a runner. All right, but it's been illuminated. Okay, but somebody was acting like a friend. They run unpredictableness, echoes, but they keep looking back at the stagnation. Maybe somebody wants to talk to a Libra or Aquarius person, take it as it resonates. But we're looking at someone's camp, we're looking at the army. Somebody was acting like they were part of someone's ally, but they wasn't. They were lying. They went in with promiscuity. Maybe someone's coming in quite passionately towards an Aquarius person, could be a fire sign person. But we're looking at lying. The heart's been lied to by a player. Maybe someone was here today, gone tomorrow. But at the same time, when somebody came in passionately with a lie, they're looking at a snake in the grass. Someone very manipulative, very deceptive when it comes to someone's obstacles in their life. Somebody was trying to go into someone's castle by passion, by promiscuity. This is why there's a lie and someone's heart is broken. Someone's looking for the truth about this passion. At the same time, someone's going on an adventure, but it's based on a lie. It's based on a lie. Because now we're looking at lust. We're looking at free-spirited person when it comes to creativity. Or you're looking at just a player in the air, creating havoc. Because they're acting like a friend, but they're not a friend. That's in the thoughts. This is why the heart is broken. But you can mend your heart, collective, all right? But it seems like you're running away. Maybe an air sign's running away from a fire sign person. Because in the middle was a snake. They bring a snake with them. And it broke an air sign's heart because it was down to manipulation, deception. Because now we're looking at a snake in the grass being very slithery. It could be a Taurus person with a fire sign person. Or somebody's going to block a fire sign person. Or someone's going to stop being a player and a liar because it breaks people's heart. Hurt people until they hurt you. And you realise that you hurt someone that you loved. And now you feel how they feel. So now someone feels blocked. Maybe they're walking away from a fire sign person, a Taurus person, because a fire sign person is running away with passion. Because they realise maybe a Taurus person is a snake, very deceptive, a liar. So now we're looking at someone has blocked intuition. Someone is broke when it comes to materialism. That was the lie. So someone is masquerading as a friend. Someone see that maybe somebody was using someone as a crutch, so they walked around this corner to the darkness. But somebody's seeking for the light behind a Taurus person, because they feel this calling within themselves. So now we see the shadow of oneself, because someone's looking for a new project, maybe. Someone's looking at a seed, generosity, to plant the foundation, because it was an empty barrel, and now there's crops within one barrel. Because somebody blocked someone's passion by being deceptive so they can stay around because they were blocked intuitively, and that's how they got their money. But you, collective, is going for a new pathway. You might feel left out by your family, or maybe you feel left out or blocked by a player. Focus on your heart, bring it to balance, bring your own closure, and there's your Ace of Pentacles, all right? Your ancestors are handing over you, okay, a new job, rise, promotion. Just heal the heart, because the heart is the seat of the soul. All right? Bring some unity. I understand you were lied to by a player. He blocked you, but you're going into a new cycle. I know it's a burden when you got a heartbreak. You could be a Sagittarius person. You understand that somebody was exaggerating when it comes to your friendship, because someone was lying. Someone exaggerated a lie, or someone is lying when it comes to their thoughts, when it comes to Sagittarius, maybe seeking. Somebody was seeking to break someone's heart. Now it's a burden, you know. It was seeking to break someone's heart because they were looking for money. Now someone's heartbroken, you know. Heartbroken. It's a burden. They're carrying on too much burden. When you see this burden, right, you have to like not take any more burdens. But somebody looks like they're heartbroken, so they might be exploring a lawyer, all right, or a priest, or maybe philosophy. Maybe there was a philosophical clash with someone's heart, maybe. But we're looking at being honest with our burdens, okay, so we can heal the heart. Because somebody's very irresponsible when it comes to their own burdens. They're exaggerating about their burdens, maybe. But someone's being very loyal, maybe to an Aries, Sagittarius person. Maybe it's a Libra or Aquarius person was being loyal to a Sagittarius or a fire sign person. But they blocked that person. So now we're looking at being very outspoken, all right? Because someone exaggerated a lie, a King of Wands. Maybe King of Wands is thinking about this lie and he wants to be very passionate to go towards, maybe, or he went passionately towards a lie, now he's heartbroken for burden. This masculine is a leader, very orientated person. Maybe he took on too much burdens, maybe trying to axe away a few things, maybe trying to cut away, but he's cutting through knowledge, wisdom, to help him with his burdens. Or maybe a Libra or Aquarius helped him with his burden because he was looking at a lie due to someone being promiscuous. A Taurus person was looking for a handout and it's become a burden to a King of Wands. King of Wands is a very orientated person. He seems like he's seen a bit of obstacles when it comes to his camp, but he has to use his intuition, all right? Maybe this masculine is blocking being a promiscuous person because now he's got a different perspective about an adventure that became a lie. He's having a thought, rethinking about stability. Maybe someone's up at night. Maybe this King of Wands is up at night about being blocked or feeling left out in the cold by a Taurus person, or want to block a Taurus person due to promiscuity, and they're broke and they only want this masculine for an opportunity. This opportunist, and now they're up at night worried, stressed. Someone's stressed about the knowledge about someone's stability. Someone's got a different perspective. Somebody went with a seagull. Maybe they like going to seas, maybe. They like travel on the sea. But they went for someone that is broke. Maybe someone was broke. They had to focus on their pentacles. Somebody was too generous to a Taurus person on an adventure when it comes to promiscuity. Somebody was lying. So someone's thinking and saying thank you for making me feel left out in the cold. It's driven me to an Ace of Pentacles. I'll be looking at more generosity to myself after a lie. Someone wants to say thank you, and I'd like to say thank you, collective, for listening to my story as well. Thank you very much. But we're looking at a turning point, all right? We're looking at a Two of Cups. We're saying, God, thank you for a Two of Cups. Two of Cups was blocked, and somebody was saying thank you for blocking a Two of Cups. But there seems to be a new beginning for someone when it comes to a Two of Cups. Someone's got a different perspective about Two of Cups. Someone's having a pause or a delay, or someone's delaying passion because of a lie, because someone feels left out in the cold, because someone is blocking or gone broke before they had an Ace of Pentacles. It's a burden. They've got a different perspective about Two of Cups. Maybe holding back from a Two of Cups is a burden. But you've got to look within yourself, Colette, to look at your own options. You've got lots of options within yourself. Don't carry a burden. Just take time out for yourself and give yourself a different perspective. You might feel like left out in the cold. You know, one of those feelings where you feel like maybe a masculine blocked you, or maybe, you know, family blocked you, or you always feel left out in the cold, no love and support. But you have. Your ancestors are trying to help you with your seeds because they understand somebody was trying to poison the Two of Cups. you know, because they want generosity. So now we're looking at our fight. It's a burden, maybe with Aquarius person, or the thoughts in this masculine's mind. He's looking at a confusion, because maybe he docked or he traveled overseas with someone, and now it's become a burden. He needs to axe out that situation. Or maybe someone wants to axe out or cut out a fight, because there's two people leaving now. Maybe this masculine had to defeat, because their ships were coming in. Maybe this masculine waiting for his ships to come in, and he's coming with nothing. So now maybe he wants to fight for a 2 of Cups, because it's a burden staying away, a heartbreak, because this masculine is thinking about a lie. Somebody was masculine as a friend. So now they've got a different perspective about promiscuity, or about here today, gone tomorrow. Very fast action. So now someone's got a pause. Yeah, maybe they're saying thank you for a 2 of Cups. Maybe somebody wants to fight for a 2 of Cups. Because this seems to be a 5 of Swords though. Someone's bullying, verbal, mental, physical abuse. You know, maybe somebody wants to end a fight. They've got a different perspective. Maybe they've gone within themselves and seen their feelings of unalivement, or someone wants an ending, or someone's ending a different perspective when it comes to promiscuity or ending a lie. Because now they're saying that it's blocked. A pentacle. So now it's a burden, because we've got to figure out the people, things, and places around us so we can keep that flow of pentacles coming in. But someone's blocked spiritually. Someone's very blocked when it comes to like the 5 of Pentacles. Someone's going through a situation where they're going through ill health or poverty. Someone's worrying about their pentacles, or someone's worried about being left out in the cold when it comes to financial losses or spiritual loss. So they went somewhere promiscuously very quickly with a fire sign person. Now, fire sign person probably got delays when it comes to promiscuity. Maybe it's not having any adult time, ending that to have a different perspective. Okay, so now someone's mind's been illuminated with wisdom and knowledge about taking 2 pathways. This seems to be 2 pathways. Someone's saying thank you and blocking 1 pathway, because they're looking at when it comes to promiscuity and investment with a Taurus person. It was too much money just for promiscuity, for sex. So now we're looking at healing. Maybe somebody wants to go towards a 2 of Cups, an Aquarius person. Maybe they want to come and end a fight and start a new love with a Aquarius person. But you have to heal yourself. That's a blessing. Someone's got a blessing when it comes to money and love in a 2 of Cups. But it has to come from self-love first. You've got to plant that foundation firmly within yourself first. Because someone feels like they feel unloved at the moment, but they have to heal that. But someone's saying thank you for the investment of healing, the 2 of Cups. Because now someone's thinking, they're in their Libra energy again. They think about balancing. Because someone has a broken heart, but it's a burden carrying a broken heart after a lie. Someone's lying, stealing, cheating, trying to act. Because they bring slander. Someone's slandering an Aries person, a King of Wands. Because now we're looking at relying. Somebody was relying on a lie. That's come to an end. Somebody was relying on a lie. An Earth sign person was relying on a lie, on entrapment for a King of Wands. That's coming to an end. It was a battle. It was a massive battle and a burden. So someone's carrying a broken heart, and it's weighing them down because they're thinking about this lie when it comes to here today, gone tomorrow. Because now someone has an insight about someone's action, energy, intention when it comes to investments. Someone has to put the old away, old investments, and think of a new that will bring in healing, gratitude. Okay, because someone's thinking and talking maybe to a soulmate and a 2 of Cups. They're thinking in the air, it comes with a solid investment. So now someone's thinking, holding on to the truth, maybe a masculine Libra or Aquarius person. But we're looking at investments. Somebody wants to block an investment to a Taurus person, and they're saying thank you to an Aquarius person. Someone's looking at self-sufficiency. Someone is single. Someone's waiting for their ship to come in. Because there seems to be no crops coming in due to a lie. It has to end. You have to use your intuition. Do you understand? To bring in that balance, to bring in that self actualization. Because independence is all about self-sufficiency. You can't rely on people. Do you understand? This is not giving you freedom to express yourself. Because when we invest in other people, when you do have thoughts of a good idea, your money's stuck somewhere else where it's not really benefiting you. Do you understand? So now this is a situation, someone's saying, thank you, I'm going into healing, I'm thinking about coming in reliable, I waited for my ships to come in. Maybe someone's single, or maybe someone blocked a single person that's Aquarius and a healer. All right, maybe someone wants to invest in a healer because someone feels they're in regret for walking away from Aquarius person. Because Aquarius person has gone into a Ten of Pentacles, their own generational wealth by themselves. So now someone feels this burden, but somebody wants to say thank you. Because now someone's looking at a spiritual romantic journey. Just go within yourself, collected. Find your own purpose, all right? Find your own purpose. You find the star in you. Just do the work, okay? Because now we're looking at the truth. Go within yourself. You get that clarity. You make breakthroughs from a conflict that you might be in. I know it's a burden, all right? But just put up healthy boundaries, okay? Because you've got the strength and ambition. Maybe because you feel like maybe you backstabbed a soulmate in the past, an air sign person when it comes to sparkling messages for a Wheel of Fortune. But do you know what? Just go within yourself, find your own independence, your own self-sufficiency. Someone is maybe regretting not being single, or someone is single. No, someone is regretting not being single because they bring stagnation. Somebody's holding on, maybe a Queen of Wands when it comes to money, but an air sign person has a wish fulfillment to start again. Maybe King of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles is working on a lifestyle because the King of Swords is looking at this institution when it comes to Higher Priestess, coming out difficult waters, taking that leap of faith. They're taking that pathway toward their purpose. King of Pentacles is watching this foundation and they're looking at love. Self-love is the power. Self-love, man. With Earth Angels, someone feels like they regret, blocking an Earth Angel. Somebody wants to do reunion and twin flame. They're working on it when it comes to justice because the devil was there in their tower. Someone has very immature behavior. You have to stand up for your own happiness. Look within yourself. Queen of Cups, she's looking at this deception. She's moving forward. But she knows equal give and take in a relationship is stuck right now. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is the Empress. She's going for victory. Happily ever after. Lots of resources. As this is the Alchemist. The Emperor, a Leo person, is looking at tying up one of loose ends, but they are in fear. Why? Because his nightmare is his lover. His love choices. His love choices keeps him up at night. Serves him right, man. Captain Save a Hoe. Went to go and save a Taurus person when it comes to money. Now you're broke. Or you're someone's broke. There you go. Promiscuity, man. Adventure. Passion. Someone's thinking about passion. Or someone's thinking about a Libra person or a friend with passion. Take it as it resonates. So now we're seeing a heartbreak. Somebody's lying. Somebody's lying and it brings a really bad decision. Because that decision of a lie was a backstab from a friend that masqueraded. So now we're looking at a runner. Okay. Maybe a Leo person is heartbroken. But now they're happy. Now they're happy. Maybe happy because a lie's been exposed. Or somebody was happy to break a Leo's heart. Now it's a burden for that friend. Because Leo's happy. Leo's happy because Leo or a King of Wands has a different perspective about someone's passion when it comes to the Pentacles. When it comes to generosity. Somebody was just broke. And somebody masqueraded as a friend. So now someone lied, brought injustice. Now he's happy to go to court. This masculine is happy to bring balance, fairness, truth. He's very passionate, very orientated person. This is a leader that has a different perspective about someone's passion that they were riding around with in their barrel. So now we see the barrel, okay, has brought nothing but hurdles and like rotten crops. Because it's all based on passion or sex. So now we're looking at a situation where this masculine is bringing simplicity. He's bringing patience. He's working on a passion project. Okay, very passionate about his creativity. So this is why probably he was looking at a Taurus person. But now he understands he has to block an earth sign person when it comes to budget, money. All right. Maybe someone's saying thanks for your support, but no thanks. I choose happiness. After this feeling, maybe someone's working on their own feelings to bring in a happily ever after feeling left out in the cold. Okay, maybe they had to block a Taurus person because now you understand you can't fake a 10 of cups. So someone's blocked from family support, family love. It was all about the money. It was all about promiscuity. So someone's choosing happiness and someone's choosing happily ever after a very difficult situation when they went in a passion project, maybe with a Taurus person. So now when they block that situation and they choose love, self-love, they're going into a 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles is generational wealth. Somebody feels like maybe a Leo person feel like they carry too much burdens of a friend or a cycle of friends. They were heartbreaking, this masculine. They were masquerading as a friend. And they were using their lips to sink his ships. So now he wants to turn his back, it looks like, because he's got a different perspective. And he's looking at his own burdens. And that's what's giving him happiness, just sorting out his own burdens. I think he's happy that he's let go of an air sign's burden. And now maybe he's looking at single. He's happy to be single. All right. Maybe he's looking at his own pentacles. He's looking at his own ground ship. And he's looking at a single person, a Libra person, or a Sagittarius person. But we have to look at self-sufficiency. Some look at their own independence. They're very happy. Because this is going to give them independence. They're bringing fairness, balance, truth after a lie. Because now he's looking at his resources, his options. Maybe his master is looking at his option when it comes to illegal. But every action has a reaction. Okay? Because he's looking at cause and effect, a win-win solution. Someone's coming out with the truth. Maybe about a Cancer person or a Libra person or a Sagittarius person. But we're looking at balancing the emotions. We're going for the middle passage. Because someone's thinking about a passion project or promiscuity. Because this masculine, when he's looking at his choices for his independence, he's very happy. But at one point, he went into sadness because of a passion project. Maybe he started with someone, but someone wasn't there for the passion. They were there for the money. So now this masculine probably took a step back. And now he's in that sort of phase where the hangman's all about getting a different perspective, you know. It's sort of about too much self-sacrificing. So someone's got a different perspective. Someone's gone into the wisdom of self, about a lifestyle. So now maybe this masculine's got a different perspective about a lifestyle, about being a player. Maybe a player got played by a Taurus person when it comes to work. So now this masculine's choosing happiness because you can't fake a 10 of Cups. So someone blocked their own happiness for promiscuity. And now they're having a different perspective. Someone's saying thank you, but no thank you. Someone's running from a Taurus person and their family, it looks like. Because behind the back, maybe they feel like their happiness is money and promiscuity. And it's a burden. It's not bringing in no independence. It's more a burden. Someone was holding on. Someone was helping someone's independence, an earth sign person, and it was a burden. It's a burden. This masculine took on way too much someone's burden. Now someone says thank you for breaking my heart, making me feel unloved. You played on my emotions. Now I'm running to my own happiness. That's what the person is thinking of. Because when it was with a Taurus person or a water sign person, they thought they were happiness, but no, there's blocked emotions. So now they thought they'd get a 10 of Cups, but it was really a 5 of Cups. And that 5 of Cups was shared with someone else. So now when that 5 of Cups was shared with someone else, a third party person, a water sign person, a Taurus person was with maybe another fire sign person. Now this person's saying, well, I shared my 5 of Cups. I thought I was going to get a 10, but I got a 5. And that 5 you gave me, I still had to share with someone else. So there was lots of broken promises. There was lots of drained energy. And someone was breaking someone's heart on purpose. Why? Because they was masquerading as a friend. So now maybe this person feels like they got blocked emotions. Blocked emotions. But someone's saying thank you, though, for abandoning me. Because now you're looking at 7. Now they got option. Now they look at their option 7, 5, 6, 7. I think that's so rude. Maybe someone blocked their own happiness, worked with someone, and chose a 2 of Cups as an option. Oh, man. So now someone's working on a 2 of Cups. Maybe someone thinks an independent person that's very happy on their own is an Aquarius person that's very nurturing, very loving. Or you can have a King of Wands that's thinking of a Queen of Cups, a very nurturing, loving person. So now somebody's working or turned their back on a 2 of Cups. So now the 2 of Cups from God, all right, that comes with generational wealth, is now not being looked at. Why? Because someone played on someone's emotions. And they're saying thank you to this person as well. So they're both saying thank you. So one's saying thank you for turning your back on a 2 of Cups because it gave me happiness for a while. Why? Because they were getting blocked. They were getting money. So now this massive probably got a different perspective that he blocked a 2 of Cups for an earth sign person. And an earth sign person just wanted them for money. They were just using them. So now you see a situation, maybe a water sign masculine, looking at their own happiness and their emotions is blocked. No empathy. No empathy. So now maybe this masculine is dealing with a Queen of Cups. Maybe he feels like she's got no empathy, you know. Maybe it's a baby mama or something. Again, finessing. So now we look at a situation where someone's working on self-love to bring in a 2 of Cups. It comes with self-love. Because someone's looking at maybe when it comes to independent wealth, it was a lie. It was built on a lie. That's what made them happy. It was built on a lie. The fight, the slander, the abuse, they relied on it. It made them happy. These are psychopathic people. They were happy. So now someone lied about their independence or being self-sufficient. So now there seems to be a tower moment. Unwanted changes. Because we're energy. Do you understand? So someone wants to end a Taurus person or maybe end a Scorpio person or a Cancer person. Maybe this King of Wands is looking at every ending as a new beginning. I just got to get rid of old investments. Maybe with another fire sign person or a Taurus person or a Cancer person. Because there's nothing happening. It's all fake, man. It's a facade. So someone's looking at ending. It's a shock. Or someone's ending someone's independence, maybe. It's a shock. And it's a worry that someone's ending an option to become single and they're happy being single. And I think that was the self-deception that people thought they'll be unhappy without this King of Wands. And now people are up at night worried about a King of Wands foundation because someone's single that he's looking at, maybe he's been there twice, but he wants to go to a single person. That's in their thoughts. But they're worried. Why? Because they kept this person as an option. Maybe this person was single for 13 years. Because you got 3 and 10. Single, happy for 13 years. Now this is a shock because all they did was a fight towards this happy person that's single. Could be an air sign person. Slandering. Verbal, physical, mental abuse. So now someone's worried about an air sign person. Why? Because they ended it. They turned their back on a single sufficient person and looked and thought of a different option. So now they're thinking about this different option was based on promiscuity, passion, adventure. And it was a snake in the grass. So now someone's looking at this snake in the grass and they're realizing that when they're thinking, see that tube of rubbish is coming from a Taurus person and a water sign, but it came through promiscuity. So now you're seeing the chute of rubbish coming in. And when the masculine is looking at the investments of the past, he can't even look at it. Why? It was a fucking bunch of rubbish. So he has to heal now. Has to heal and be grounded. The emotions has to be grounded. This masculine looking at his abundance now, his wealth, and his security. Because when he looks at how much he spent on promiscuity with women, players, pure money wasted. So now he's got to put all that old investment away that was rubbish, pure weeds. Because there's nothing in the barrel until they move. Where's the barrel? Until they move after this phase, after the thoughts, after the stagnation, after maybe think or work with a 2 cup. Nothing is coming to fruition. Nothing. Why? Because every time they put something in, it's like a rubbish chute. It's like a rubbish chute. And that's what he's thinking. I wasted so much money, time, and energy. And this could be at least, when I mean a lucrative deal, gone down the drain. If they really sat back and add up all that money they did, that was their generational wealth. Do you know what I'm saying? It's gone. It's depleted. So now maybe this King of Pentacles is looking at his own passion project. Maybe he's looking at promiscuity. It's not helping him. He has to turn his back. And he's on his horse. He's trying to jump off of it. He's trying to jump off of it. Look, you know. Maybe they jumped off. And they realized, you have to protect yourself from a Taurus person when it comes to investments. They're very flirty. They flirt themselves into investments. They could be a star. It could be a famous person. But look at inspiration. Look at healing. You know, you have to look at the cup of love for yourself. You've got to pour love into yourself and pour it into community. Someone's very passionate about spirituality. Because now we're looking at the star. And someone feels like they want to heal and defend, maybe a curious person, a healer. But on their mind, it's, well, you blocked me for a Taurus. I just want to heal my heart because you made me feel unloved when you knew I had no family, no friends. And you told that person and you used it as a weapon, thinking I would not be independent without you because I've never had someone. So this is where self-deception comes in. Because if someone hasn't given you anything for 13 years, what have I got to hang on to? So why would I be sad over a soulmate when a soulmate you've met twice in your life was here today, gone tomorrow? So why would someone sit there after 13 years and think, now after 13 years, let me sit there and think this masculine can change my life when he's never ever done it, when it was in my face? You lot are fucking stupid, man. Now you're looking at someone's lifestyle change. They thought this Chris would be unhappy without a Leo person. Because they were here today, gone tomorrow. A player played his own counterpart. So now we're looking at healing. Walking away, going within. Getting spiritually guided. Walk away from people, things, and places. This is what air signs doing to bring healing. You know? And that is their 10 of Cups. Air sign. She said, thank you for breaking my heart. Fire sign. You were defending more of your pentacles and your passion for your pentacles and your work. And then it made you go into an unrequited love. And you broke my heart. And you want me to sit and wait for you. No, I don't think so. So she walked away. Aquarius person walked away. So now they're looking at maybe thinking now about working on a 2 of Cups. But it's too late. She's gone. She's gone. And now they've got a different perspective about spiritual romantic journeys or think about unrequited love. They've got a different perspective that they worked with an unrequited love, a love that was not there. And now they've got a different perspective because they bring in a third-party person. And now the counterpart's gone. Why? Because they blocked it. For a Taurus person, it was reliable to a Taurus person and blocked a single person that's happy, building their own foundation. Relying on their own foundation, you know. Somebody relying on someone's foundation to come down. That's a single person, happy, an air sign person. Or you could just be maybe, no, just an air sign person or maybe a Leo person. Take it as it resonates. Somebody thought someone would be unhappy because a Leo person was happy watching a single person with a broken heart over them. Ego, isn't it? They thought maybe this person would chase them, but no. He went to a Taurus person, was reliable, giving them donations. So now it's a fight with an air sign person because they built a whole foundation on a lie with a Taurus person. Now they're up at night, worried, stressed about their options. Because now we're looking at somebody was overseas or somebody waiting for their ships to come in, but they was stalking an air sign person because they needed that reliability of donations, money, generosity. But now they're seeing a single person so generous and very reliable. So they're up at night, worried. Why? Because they made the wrong choices. They bring an imbalance, lying, stealing, cheating, trying to act like a friend. They act like they were here today, gone tomorrow. And a single person was happy to help this person with these burdens. But again, he was here, gone today, gone tomorrow. He gave nothing back. So why would someone sit there and stop their life to make him be happy with someone else? No, you be happy where you are. And collective, you be happy where you are. A block is a block. That's their choices. So now someone's up at night, nightmares about their choices. Because now someone's looking at reliability. They're worried now. They're worried about working with an earth sign person trying to defend their investments with now. Why? Because they went on with passion. It was all about promiscuities. Now someone's got a different perspective that they pay for a high-class prostitute. There you go, and that's the truth. They invested in a clown and a circus. And now they have to walk away. Twice. Maybe this masculine kept walking away from this person and he just keeps going back. Maybe the sex is so good. Back in our day, it's called white sex. Maybe he likes that white sex stuff. You know? Look it up. Figure out what white sex means, boy. It's things that most people probably would not fucking do. So now someone's taking that leap of faith. And walking away from maybe healing. Or walking away from a Aquarius person. And Aquarius person is walking away from an Aries person, Leo person, to bring their own happiness, man. You got to walk away from this soulmate, bro. It's not worth it. I don't care what anyone says. Money is not worth it. They're with a Capricorn person or maybe a water sign person. They're too toxic, man. Too toxic. Too deception. Too much into deception. Now they're angry about maybe a wish fulfillment from the past. Lying, stealing, cheating. Pure lies, man. King of Wands. Looking at this ending. When it comes to the cup of love, it comes from self first. King of Swords are looking at this investment burden when it comes to a project. Because now they think about the Empress. They held back and broke the heart of Aquarius person, the Queen of Swords. Yeah, with this manipulator, King of... Maybe someone loves this King of Cups, but King of Cups is looking behind his Queen of Swords. He wants it blocked. He's stalking these messages. He wants success in it with a Queen of Pentacles. Gone within, seeing this entrapment. Now someone's going to spiritual prison, mental prison. And that's the insight. Why? Because people are juggling, man. And now people got no empathy in this institution with a Taurus person laying down their foundation, bringing difficulties to a lover, air sign person that done fuck all to them. Why? Psh, the truth is out anyway about intuition. Truth is out, man. Sure. Someone's walking away anyway. Someone's walking away. It's not worth it, collective. You don't have to be with your soulmate. And that's where they got it wrong. That's where they have to do their own self-evaluation. Why? Because they're in their own self-deception. They thought they can control a soulmate because a soulmate is telepathically connected to someone or something. But someone's going for a bad judgment, man. Somebody's walking away, man. Bad judgment. Entrapment. They got this insight. Maybe someone's stuck with their decision. They're stuck with their decision, man. Because now they're seeing an Aquarius person walking away. Why? Deception. Lunacy. Queen of Pentacles. Different perspective. Lunacy. Just lying, deception, cheating. I'm not going to put up with that. No one should. Maybe a Cancer person's walking away. Maybe a Leo person. It's pure, no lack of empathy. There's no emotion. Look, no emotion. None. It's all about money. Queen of Pentacles looking at maybe trying to want to lose ends. Looking at these messages. She's stalking. These two, man, she's stalking. They're talking about how to block a Queen of Swords. An Aquarius person. But she's healing her heart. Because now we're looking at a new project. The Empress. They want to hold on to the properties, but it's a burden when it comes to investment with a King of Swords. They want to end this blessing, this love. So now we understand. King of Swords, King of Cups, and a Queen of Pentacles is three people. working against God's 2 of Cups, under deception. Under deception. Lying, stealing, secrets, fears, you name it. It's too much. It goes against the healing. You know what? Healing can be very, 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 very intense. It's not for the faint-hearted. But it's not an option to give up. So you just have to walk away. Walk away. Because someone is in deception trying to block a spiritual romantic journey. Because they want a foundation of generosity. But it's becoming a burden. That's the truth. They come for the lovers, telepathic, intuition. There's an insight about a pathway with Queen of Wands. She's looking at a battle. She's wounded within her community. Because they're looking at these sparkling ideas with their friendship group. And your friendship group is a load of bullshit. Manipulative, man. Maybe looking at a husband backstabbing. Maybe Queen of Swords. Queen of Cups is looking at being blunt. You know, when it comes to their projects, it's under a lie. They're seeing the strength of a lie of a Leo person when it comes to Wheel of Fortune, when it comes to stagnations, when it comes to the force of lying, stealing, cheating, when it comes to unrequited love. They turn their back on a 2 of Cups. Someone's got that willpower though. The Higher Priestess could be a tarot reader, going into success, going into fame, because the King of Pentacles is looking at this situation. Maybe looking at this decision, maybe it was stuck in their mind for a while. But now they're seeing their ships coming in, you know, a wish fulfillment. Now the King of Wands is looking at an ending. He ended his own cup of love, man. Oh, well. Now the King of Swords looking at his investment, a burden with a Taurus person. Says you right. Says you right, man. You lot are too fucking extra. Now you're all in the shits. Remember, walking love, talking truth. Love you guys. Bye.